States will regulate production and tax sales, and people with prior cannabis convictions may be able to expunge the record. Those in Arizona, Montana, and South Dakota will also be able to grow a certain number of cannabis plants for personal use. New Jersey, on the other hand, still needs to iron out some details in the state legislature.
Now that this amendment is passed, the work begins to ensure that it is implemented fairly, justly, and swiftly.
However, the fact that New Jersey has legalized cannabis is a big deal for the Northeast. According to experts, the state could lead others in the region to legalize the drug, especially in New York, where Governor Andrew Cuomo has previously expressed his support.
This year, let's work with our neighbors, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania, to coordinate a safe and fair system, and let's legalize adult use of marijuana.
But don't go lighting up just yet. Weed won't be hitting store shelves until at least next year. Still, it's been a swift legalization movement. A decade ago, there wasn't even a single state in the country where you could buy recreational cannabis. It wasn't until 2012 when Colorado and Washington State became the first two to legalize it. Now, about 1 in 3 Americans live in a state where recreational marijuana is legal. Despite the success of state measures, marijuana is still illegal under federal law, but things may change under a Biden-Harris presidency.
I don't believe anybody should be going to jail for drug use. We should decriminalize marijuana, wipe out the record so you can actually say in honesty, have you ever been arrested for anything? You could say no.
Though that's not to say President-elect Joe Biden hasn't had a complicated history with cannabis. Here's what he said just last year.
Whether or not it is a gateway drug, it's a debate, and I want a lot more, before I legalize it nationally, I want to make sure we know a lot more about the science behind it.
And he took some heat for those statements.
This week I hear him literally say that I don't think we should legalize marijuana. I thought you might have been high when you said it.
One thing's for sure, Biden does support decriminalization, legalization for medical purposes, and rescheduling cannabis as a Schedule II drug. The election results show that voters